She thought I'd never know, but her best friend's drunk confession ruined everything. You're here for a reason. So before we dive in, just hit like, drop any comment, and let's make sure others don't miss this. I, 34 my namers, found out my wife cheated on me because her best friend got drunk and said the quiet part out loud. She wasn't even sorry. Not until she lost everything. Backstory: I met Lauren when I was 29. She was 24, wild, funny, obsessed with cheesy horror movies and Coldplay. I was the boring finance guy who could quote The Office, but had never taken a spontaneous road trip in his life. Somehow, we just clicked. She slowed me down. I steadied her out. We moved in after 7 months, married in 14. I bought us a 2-story house in the suburbs, complete with a garden she never watered and a wine rack we never finished. Perfect life, I thought. She worked from home as a freelance designer. I did long hours in a corporate firm. She'd leave cute post-it notes in my lunch. Send selfies with captions like, "Can't wait to see you later." To me, she was everything. To her, I was, apparently, a paycheck with a face. The first signs. One Friday, she said she was spending the weekend at her best friend Cammie's cabin. Girls only, she grinned, packing high heels and a bikini I'd never seen before. I raised an eyebrow. She kissed me on the nose and said, "We're not nuns, babe. We're just sunbathing and gossiping." She left. I believed her, because that's what idiots in love do. The slip-up. 3 weeks later, we had a party at our place. Cammie came, buzzed, wearing too much perfume and too few filters. We were playing Never Have I Ever. Someone said, "Never have I ever slept with someone in a hot tub." Everyone laughed. Cammie? She giggled, raised her glass, and said, "Oh my God. Remember the cabin, Lauren? That hot tub scene was wild!" Silence. Lauren froze. Cammie's smile melted. I looked at Lauren. She tried to laugh it off. Different trip," she stammered. Cammie blinked. "Wait, was that not?" And just like that, I knew. The truth unravels. That night, I pretended nothing was wrong. Smiled, helped clean up, kissed her goodnight. Then I pulled up our shared iCloud account. Photos. Deleted. But not all gone, because Lauren forgot I sync our iPads. Screenshots. Messages. A saved photo of her in that bikini, with a dude's hands around her waist. Not Cammie. Not a girl. A guy named Marco. Found his Insta. Private, but Cammie followed him. Confrontation. Next morning, I asked her how the cabin was. "Peaceful," she said, yawning. I showed her the photo. Her face went pale. No lies. No story. She just whispered, "It was supposed to mean nothing." But it meant everything to me. The aftermath. She begged, sobbed, promised therapy, said she was lonely, that I was too busy. I told her, "You weren't lonely. You were reckless. You didn't need love. You needed a secret." I kicked her out that afternoon. She went to Cammie's. Again. Her regret. 3 months later, Cammie moved out. Why? Because Marco never stopped bragging. Turns out the hot tub weekend was just one of many. Lauren found out she was just a story to him, a married conquest. Now she lives alone. No friends, no savings. Working shifts at a local boutique to make rent. Sometimes she texts. Once she wrote, "I had everything, and I chose a memory foam hot tub and a liar." Cheating doesn't start with lust. It starts with entitlement. She thought I'd never find out. She thought I'd forgive. She was wrong. On both counts.